everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I'm just coming on here because I apparently did not film that much this weekend. I went out yesterday because we were celebrating my birthday. We went out to eat at Mexicali and I did not film anything while we were there. I just took pictures, so I'll show the pictures right now of the food that we ate. I chose to eat here to celebrate because I've only been here once and I liked the food that I ate last time, but I did not get that this time around, which was a bit of a mistake because I got a burrito this time, a vegetarian burrito. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't as good as what I had last time, which was a vegan enchilada, and that was like super good. Highly recommend that, but I didn't get it this time because I wanted to try something different. And then after that, we just like walked around the mall. We did some window shopping. We went to Biblio, which was the first time I've ever went because it's a secondhand sort of bookstore thing. So all of the books sold there are secondhand books, and it's similar to book sale, but I will say that it is a lot more pricey compared to book sale. A lot of the books that I saw were priced at around like 498 pesos, which is basically 500 pesos, which is pretty much almost the same price as a brand new book at a bookstore. So yeah, I don't know if it's worth it because of how pricey it is, but I guess if you do find a book that you've been like looking for everywhere and you couldn't find it anywhere else and you find it there, then I guess that can be worth it, but I don't know. Anyway, moving on, let me just come on here and talk about some presents that I got for my birthday this year. So one of the gifts that I got from one of my siblings is a book, and it is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I've been wanting to read this book for quite a bit now, and I just never bought it because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the story or not. So I actually listened to an audiobook version first before getting a physical copy. I actually listened to an audiobook read by the one and only Christopher Lee. Actually, before even listening to the Frankenstein audiobook, I listened to the Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde audiobook, which is also read by Christopher Lee, and I really loved it. I loved that audiobook so much. It was so good. I listened to the Frankenstein one after, and I found that the Frankenstein one was not as engaging personally for me. I wanted to get a physical book anyway because both of those versions are abridged, so I wanted to read the unabridged version, so I got a physical book of Frankenstein. And I got this one first because it's the Cambridge Literature Edition. And what I found interesting about this is it says here on the back, each edition has the complete text with an appropriate glossary. The student will find in each volume a helpful introduction and a full section of resource notes, encouraging active and imaginative study methods. That really intrigued me and piqued my interest because I thought it'd be really cool to have like some sort of like guide with the text. I thought that would be very helpful, especially in terms of like providing more context and things. So yeah, that's why I got this one first. And it also came with freebies. I got a free bookmark and some stickers. So that was really nice of the seller. And then the next gift, this is from my other sibling. Very excited to show you guys this. As you guys know, I had a bit of like a K-pop album phase in the beginning of the year, and I bought so many albums. I currently own 12 albums, I think, if I counted correctly, and 2 of the albums I got both of the versions because I just did not know which version to get because they both look really good. So I got the Colorful Trauma mini album by Woods. I got both versions because I saw someone selling this on Shopee for a very low price. I was so surprised. So I got this set. I didn't get this, but I found the listing. So this set cost 90 pesos for both albums, which I thought was a really good steal because I think most of the albums are like 100 pesos at least for unsealed versions, just to be clear, not the sealed ones. The sealed ones are pretty pricey for me, so that's why I always get unsealed albums because they're just cheaper that way, and I also just don't really care that much for photo cards anyway. I don't collect those. I don't really mind if my albums don't have the photo cards. So yeah, I'm so happy that I found this listing because I thought that was such a great steal. The albums only have the photo books, the CDs, and the posters. Yeah, I got this album. Super happy that I got this one. I do want to get more of Wood's albums, specifically the Whoops mini album and also his most recent album. I don't know how to pronounce it, but his most recent album. I want to get those 2. So yeah, I'm not really a collector. I don't collect every single album of an artist that I like. I just buy the specific ones that I like. Pretty much most of the songs, if not all of the songs. If you guys would like a video of my like mini collection of my K-pop albums, let me know in the comments below. I will gladly film that for you. I don't know what else to talk about. Hopefully there's enough footage now for this vlog. If not, I'll probably film something else later or tomorrow. you.